Hey guys, Wade Willis here. Today I'm talking to you guys about My Teen Romantic Comedy Season 3, Episode 9. Before I get started, don't forget to smash that like button. This episode, not gonna lie, a bit of a letdown for me compared to the episode before. I was super pumped because it looked like it was gonna be very Yui focused, which it was, so I'm not gonna hate too much on it. But episode starts off, Hachiman's with his sister. They're hanging out. She realizes that something's up with him. And she's kind of like asking what happened and if things changed. He kind of agrees with her. He's like, yeah, they did. I'll let you know like once everything's over for sure. And they're kind of talking about celebrating her birthday. And it looks like they're planning to just celebrate it. They say family. We never see their parents. I'm assuming it's just going to be him and her. Then Hachiman's at school, and he texts Yui, like asking her if she wants to hang out that day. And this is where I thought things were going to progress a bit differently than I expected. It gave me a glimmer of hope. They're like hanging out, like at a park and stuff. He asks her what her wish basically is, and she says like, I have a bunch of wishes, and basically gives him her laundry list of things that she wishes he would do differently, like responding to texts more or quicker, like asking to hang out more than just like the day of. Actually pretty fair requests, and it's pretty funny. They're joking around and stuff. Hachiman is kind of like, oh, it hurts more than I thought that I am so flawed in hearing you say that. So pretty funny. They go back to school, or they're kind of at school, and then Yui's friend basically calls Hachiman out like, hey, like, don't mess with Yui. Like, if you're gonna do this, don't go half-assed into it. Which, good friend. I wish my friends would say the same thing to people as well. And I guess, like, I don't know, I'm getting very, like, uncomfortable about this because I know, not, like, while I'm watching this, I just know, I see the writing on the wall. Yui's not going to end up with Hachiman. So, whatever. It's fine. I'll get over it. Hachiman and Yui are walking together. They run into Aroha and Yukino, and it's incredibly awkward between Yukino and Hachiman. And she basically, I don't understand how, and again, it's her with Aroha's, and it is Aroha's thing. I don't understand why Yukino feels like she can just control everything, and like Aroha wants Hachiman involved, but Yukino's basically just laying the hammer down like, no, you can't you can't help on this thing that I'm not. She's not the student council president. I don't understand what the deal is, but well, I do understand, but it's still kind of frustrating watching it. Then Aroha basically tells Hachiman like, hey, day of prom, I'm gonna need your help, so just be ready to help. So she kind of goes past Yukino in that, which I liked. Then Yui and Hachiman, and this is where like the best part of the episode really is. Yui and Hachiman decide that they're going to make, some type of dessert for his sister for her birthday. They go to Yui's house. Yui tells Hachiman, hey, my mom's going to be able to help us. All this stuff. Everything with her mom is hilarious. Her mom is one straight up cougar, but the interaction between her mom, who is incredibly flirty with Hachiman, she tries to like feed him the pastries at one point, and Yui gets super upset about it. But yeah, they end up making these tarts, and these like fruit tart things, and Hachiman sets some aside and ends up giving them to Yui, basically thanking her for the Valentine's Day chocolates that she gave him. or cookies, I believe, and he told her that they were really good. Now, Hachiman basically, like, after all, he sees that Yui's like pretty happy about this. They are very happy, and in his head, the inner monologue, he says like, if only I could continue to live out my life like this, granting her wishes one by one. Obviously foreshadowing that this is going to end soon. Both of them are happy, but it can't last forever. And even though Yui, earlier on when she gave him her laundry list of wishes, she didn't have the actual courage to say, like, I want to date you. I think she is going to be the one that essentially in the end makes Hachiman get with Yukino. I could be wrong, but she seems to be the only one with a backbone. I was a bit disappointed in her earlier on in the episode, not actually, pulling the trigger and saying what she really means by this. There's an assembly for the seniors. Meguri gives a speech, and we all know that Hachiman has a soft spot for her, and he's like sobbing during her speech, which was hilarious, and he's just surprised, like, yeah, who isn't obsessed with Meguri? And now, this episode was very necessary because there was going to be basically, and I see what they're doing. I didn't dislike the episode. It wasn't very, there wasn't a ton that happened. They set up some things, but it was kind of like a bit of a filler episode compared to the past few before that. And it looks like in the previews, prom is next. Now, I am super pumped for prom. I think a lot of things are going to be flipped on their head in that I'm assuming, Hachiman's going to help set up the prom and everything. But then I think he's probably going to go there. I'm guessing Yui will be like his date. I don't know if they're going to do dates at all in this, or if they're allowed to based on stuff with the student council. But yeah, I think he's going to go with Yui. And then I kind of have a feeling that he might end up kissing Yukino or something that'll make me super upset because I like Yui. But we'll see. But yeah, guys, what did you think of the episode? Did you like it? Again, I thought it was kind of a meh episode. Again, this season is awesome, but episode was okay. But it followed probably the best episode of the season. Hey guys, this is Wade Willis. Thanks for watching my video. Here's 2 other videos I think you might like, and don't forget to subscribe to my page.